Hi guys, this is my little Togruta, and we're finally up at the next episode. As promised, I must apologize first off because of what happened. Past month or so has been very distracting, owing to, again, let me say, Minecraft. Yeah, well, now I'm over that. I'm done with it. So, before anything else, let's just get things rolling, okay? Promise this ain't gonna happen again. So, see if I can try doing one episode per week, and let's see what we can do. Alright? Let's start. Loading sure is taking a lot longer than usual. Okay, yeah, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna stop and resume once it's closer. Okay, we're back, and let's see. The mission is to pull the plug and speak to Commander Fritch. I think I figured out what the problem is with this right now. It seems to be because well, there's 140 people on this planet right now. It's usually like that when it comes to the home planets and all that. Oh, hey, looks like someone's active on my guild. This is good. On my guild chat. I mean, Ohsakä isn't actually part of a guild yet, but the guild has an independent chat room. So even if I'm for the purposes specifically of getting your alts into the guild, and let's just see. I guess I'll have a quick convo with my guildmate. Check my mail, and I'll be back. Yeah, I'll be back, presumably, assumedly, once they get Ohsakä into the guild. Be right back. Okay, so we're back, and as you can see, I got an invite from one of my guildmates, and that's Ernie, also known as Yagi. Say hi. So hi to you out there. Alright, so I just accept this, and now that we are back in my guild, the Dark Sith Elite, I now have access to the guild headquarters, which we will take a quick detour through just so I can drop off some stuff, where you will see a very nice cinematic of us getting aboard the ship. Here we go. Now, Joe, you've probably heard me talk about this ship all the time. It's even seen screenshots of it, but now you will see the inside of a real guild flagship. Shouldn't take too long to load, unlike Troman Kas, because there's not a lot of people on the flagship right now. I hear water. There it is. Okay, so here is the nifty, fancy flagship. with a very nice view of what planet are we in orbit of right now? Let me check. See that? Hull's out there. Beautiful ship. We are in orbit of... What's it say here? Ah, yes. We are currently in orbit of Balmora, planet that we will soon be visiting. Okay. So, let's get back to it. I said I would be quick about this, so I will just drop off my stuff and we will get back to the mission. The actual mission on hand, you know, before we get sidetracked by the awesomeness of this ship. There we go. Just drop off all the stuff. Boost blaster, hilt, lightsaber, stuff here, power transformer, another lightsaber, shield generator. Right, the shield generator I got shield generator that I got rid of. Yes. Terminal spring. Random junk. Ah yes, this other lightsaber. That I'm not using. And these boots that I'm not using either. And this rifle, which I have no idea why I still, you know, haven't sold it yet, but okay. There we go. Now, let us get back to the action of our mission. Just to speak to Commander Pritch. Perch? I have to check that out again. Anyway, this loading time is going to take a while, so I'll be pausing here again and re-recording, resuming play once it gets... Okay, here we go. Okay, so we have to go speak with Commander Pritch. Yeah, that's Pritch. And we will accomplish that by flying over to... Hey, look! See, just another example of the nice rides you can get in this game. It's a pod racer. Looks like a pod racer. Okay.
Ready for departure.
Right, so we will head over to the outpost Tempest. There, or was it? Well, anyway, let's just go.
Enjoy your stay.
To the city entrance. And as we admire this gorgeous view of the Imperial capital. My. And I did mention, right, there's a harrower in low orbit, must be guarding the city. Very nice. Frame rate drops, yeah, sure, but I'm sure the view is nice enough to make up for the poor frame rate for that. Whoa, another taxi. Okay, that came out of nowhere. Whoops, what's going on here? Did I got logged out? No. Okay, false alarm. All right, so now let's go ahead to our next objective. Get on my sexy Black Widow bike and head on over to the mission point. And not to get sidetracked by any side quests. Maybe next time I'll do a run with side quests, because frankly time is wasting. The special times 12 EXP bonus is only until October 19th, and I got 2 more characters aside from this one to get to level 55. In short, it's gonna be a long ways. Gonna spend a lot of time if we do all the side quests here, and there are a lot of side quests. Oh, what's that? Cat. Okay. Excuse me while I back off and... Oh, fine. Whatever. Let's kill you.
This always does the trick.
Oh, okay, it's dead. Didn't even notice. Now then, we are going to this base with the giant statue nearby, was it? Where is that base anyway? You know what? I get the feeling that I probably should. Oh, there it is. Yeah, it's over here. It's actually closer if we took the taxi to that outpost over there. I think that's an outpost. I just zipped up here, but I guess I forgot. It's been a while since I've been on this planet. Okay. There's the slave camp, which, if you recall from last time's exposition, Darth Baras said they were building a statue. And where's Commander Pritch? Is over here. Great, so we have to go through the rebelling slaves. Let's not waste our time here, really. I mean, unless you want to kill some rebelling slaves, but that's beneath me, honestly. That's beneath me. Let's see. Yeah, we have skills here. That is way beneath me. Oh, of course, sometimes you just can't avoid these guys from aggroing if you're too close for too long. You know. Okay, he should be here somewhere. What is this guy? Agent. Yeah, because he got the crosshairs there, right? Yeah, of course. He must be free to play. He must be a free player, because, I mean, if you're a subscriber, you should be totally level 10 at least by the time you get to this planet. And there's Commander Pritch.
How's it
Let's
going,
say
my lord?
hi.
Commander Pritch at your service, my lord. Lord Baras informed me you'd be paying us a visit. I'm prepared to offer full assistance.
Oh, well, that's... This guy is pretty enthusiastic. Now, let's commend him for that.
Aren't you a good little soldier?
Lord Baras has always found me so, Lord. Permit me to update you on the situation here. There's been much unrest in these parts recently, my lord, capped off by a violent slave revolt that has the surrounding jungles overrun with armed slaves.
There's... So, let me get this straight. The capital of the Empire, and yet they're having trouble with a little slave revolt. That's hilarious.
Then they're not slaves anymore, are they?
I stand corrected, my lord. Former slaves. What no one knows is that Lord Baras orchestrated the insurgents to disrupt one of his rivals, and he wants his involvement kept secret. Now the slave captains who led the revolt are threatening to expose Baras's involvement unless they receive more potent weapons.
I see what the problem is. Well, Ohsakä, what would you say to this?
Slaves, they're never satisfied.
Having been a slave for a period of time, I'd say that's an understatement.
You think they know better than to blackmail a Sith Lord? Lord Baras wants you to kill enough of the blackmailing slave captains to make the others lose their resolve.
Violence is not always the answer.
Well, I suppose. Many of these slave captains are former criminals with ties to the underworld. In fact, some have been selling their fellow slaves to the black market. If their followers found out, they'd be furious. If I had proof that they're selling their own people back into slavery, I could blackmail the slave captains to stop blackmailing Lord Baras.
That is a crazy plan. You... Oh wow, this gets more and more interesting. Alright.
Blackmailing blackmailers sounds poetic.
I bet they keep records of their transactions. If you rifle the slave captains' footlockers and find proof, I'll do what I can to use it against them.
It's worth a try.
However you want to deal with it, my lord. The slave captains have their home base around the unfinished Colossus. I'll await any proof you salvage from the slave captains' belongings.
Okay, so once again, violence is not always the answer, so we will take the more
Just when you thought there weren't enough big statues on this planet.
peaceful approach. And yes, Vette, as you can see, that is a very big statue. Let's see if we can get up close to it. Never actually bothered with my last characters. But yes, that is a very big statue. Let's just see how close we can get, and how big it is once we get close enough. So, we're here to ignore the slaves unless they attack us, you know, in self-defense. and then raid their captain's boxes of for incriminating evidence, of course. Oh, I see a box right there. And there they go.
Hey there.
Captain's log.
Come on, bring it!
Captain Kirk here. Oh wow, I'm on fire. I'm on fire. So, what am I supposed to do right now?
The galaxy's about to be down. 1 Q3 left.
So yeah, hold your horses, Vette. I'll be there. Just there's all these guys here. Seriously. Oh, bonus? Really? Where is it? Okay. We can jump this guy. Okay. Well, we looks like we cleaned that up. Just time to recharge and focus our hatred. Not sure what we'll be focusing it on this time. Maybe it's the fact that where is that statue? Whoever ordered the statue built is wasting so much precious. Where is it? Ah, there it is. See? Okay, I said we would see how close we could get around here. And yeah, we're actually gonna try to get up close and personal with the statue because we have this bonus objective of eliminating rebels while we're at it. So, let's eliminate some rebels while getting closer to the statue. Flash, wipe out these two guys in one hit. Okay. Helpless rebels. Hey! Can you blame me? They were obstructing my view of this white elephant. I think that's what they call it. White elephant project. I mean, a big, fancy statue thing that is a waste of wartime resources. Oh, hey, they dropped some loot. Let's... Okay, 38 credits. Can't expect rebels to have slaves, rather to have that much money. Yep, pretty big statue. Oh, hi. Sorry, I'm just a tourist here, but oh, that's nice. I can sell this on the market, or rather the trade network, GTN. Here's another one. Okay, now incidental view of the thing. Let us get back to Captain Pritch, Commander Pritch, sorry, before things get any crazier, huh? Oh, angry people. They must hate tourists for some reason. Yeah. I wonder why they hate
Better
tourists.
check if still all my parts.
Well, you got nice Leku still with you, so it's not a problem. That okay. So assuming that there are no more angry tourist haters in this place, well, lots of tourists though. Let us proceed back to Commander Pritch and yeah, well, let's just kill these two guys here.
How's it going, my lord?
Pretty slow. Okay, yep, that's the last of them. Well, the last one we need to mop up anyway. Can you blame them for revolting? Okay. So, we've got that problem done. Now to blackmail these wannabe blackmailers. This will be hilarious.
My lord, you're back. Did you find sufficient proof that the slave captains are selling their people back into slavery?
I have yet to meet a challenge I can't conquer.
Most impressive, my lord. I can see why Lord Baras has such faith in you. Now I can threaten to expose the truth. If the slave captains don't want to be torn limb from limb, they'll stop blackmailing Lord Baras. I must stay, my lord. It's been inspiring watching you work.
You've been very helpful, Commander.
Thank you, Lord. I'm pleased to hear that. I'll inform Lord Baras that the situation has been handled.
Well, at least we were able to see the giant statue up close, because frankly, I think this will be the last time we will be seeing this place. So, let's wrap up this episode. Hope it wasn't too long. And we head back to... yeah. We head back to the Citadel and Master's office and report to him that the slave issue has been dealt with, and maybe check out our next mission. Oh, come on, let's... there we go. Must have been some bad signal. Anyway.
Ready for departure.
So, one more taxi
Enjoy your
ride.
stay.
Again. Okay, bike ride. The taxis come from inside, right? Really, this nice building with the pillar of light emitting from it, that's... would you believe that's a cantina? Yeah, that's a cantina. Probably the fanciest cantina on the planet, if anything. Okay, let's get going. Man, really digging this coat. So, I recently also upgraded my jet boot permissions so that the cooldown time is only 25% of what it used to be. So, which probably means that every 30 seconds I will be able to use these jet boots. Of course, and trust me, some places, like Ohsakä, the indoors are huge, and this and 30-second cooldown is not enough. Not enough. 30-second cooldown is relatively short compared to the amount of running you'll be doing. Okay, here we go. Back to Master.
I don't care what you do. Break my bones, burn my flesh. I'll tell you nothing.
I will not be denied.
Go spit, you monster!
I didn't know bodies could bend like that. I think I'm gonna be sick.
Spare yourself. You shouldn't have to see this.
Ah, apprentice, you've returned. Commander Pritch confirmed that the slaves have been silenced. Good. I'm still trying to extract the information I crave from this Republic agent. He's much more resilient than anticipated.
I'm interested in helping.
All I require is time. Just leave me to my work. I have another important task for you. It involves a renegade Sith Lord named Grathan, a particularly bothersome thorn in my side. Meet with my apprentice, Drykel Ball. He's my covert operative in Grathan's compound. Ball claims to have made a key discovery.
Invading a Sith compound is my kind of work.
Grathan's presence is useful to me, so I don't want him killed, just crippled. Find out what Ball has discovered, and do exactly as he instructs.
Today I cripple a Sith Lord.
Enjoy it. One day it won't seem so special. Now then, Republic wretch, where were we? Oh, yes. Tell me what I wish to know.
Something tells me Master is enjoying this a lot more than he reasonably should. Okay, so speaking of Lord Grathan, that guy has been a pain in my side for, well, every other Imperial character I've been. because every single character has to deal with his shenanigans in one way or another. But this time, so I'm actually feeling excited because this time I'm actually gonna get to face that kook himself and kick his butt. But that'll be for another episode. Let's just wrap this up with getting
You are
some
strong,
new
but you could be stronger.
yeah. Some new techniques. Yeah, what else? Okay. That's good.
Show no mercy.
So that's it for this episode of my little Togruta adventures. Tune in next time for episode 7, when we pay Lord Grathan an unexpected visit. Ta-ta!